Hey everyone, it's Freidberg with the Illuminerdi, and today we're breaking down everything we know about Thor 5. Before we begin, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share to help us continue to grow. Thor Love and Thunder hit theaters this past week, and fans have already begun to speculate on what Thor 5 could look like. Today, the Illuminerdi is talking about what the fifth Thor film could look like. Spoilers ahead for Thor Love and Thunder. Thor Love and Thunder concluded with the apparent death of Jane Foster, Thor adopting Gorr's daughter, now the living embodiment of love, as well as a post-credits scene featuring the debut of Hercules in the MCU. Plenty of hints were laid out for the future of the Thor films, so let's get into it. The villains of the next Thor film could be the Olympians. Thor has made a dangerous enemy out of the Olympian pantheon after his failed attempt at killing Zeus. This could be the beginning of a rivalry between Asgardians and Olympians. A war between the gods would certainly make for an interesting sequel. Zeus is sending his son Hercules, played by Brett Goldstein, after Thor Odinson to prove to the universe that gods should be seen as the highest power. Hercules looks to be the god's agent among superheroes. A showdown between Thor and Hercules is inevitable, and ideally after the clash of the gods, Hercules could fight alongside Odinson against his own corrupt father, Zeus. Thor Love and Thunder's final scene teased a new duo in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Love and Thunder. Love, the child of Gorr, was revived by Eternity, and now appears to possess extraordinary abilities. Love is sure to return in Thor 5, and could be reunited with the woman who made Thor realize he should take her in, Jane Foster. While Jane Foster appeared to die in the finale of the fourth Thor film, we seriously doubt it's the last we've seen of her character. The mighty Thor was a fan favorite among viewers of Thor Love and Thunder, and has several avenues she could take to a potential return. We could find out that Foster could be reborn through the Yggdrasil tree, or maybe even a variant from the multiverse. After being saved from Gorr, Axel, the son of Heimdall, is now training with Lady Sif, likely to one day take over his father's position. Axel is still mastering his abilities, and being trained by Sif, he will become quite the formidable warrior. We also hope to see Lady Sif get a new arm soon, hopefully a version of the destroyer arm Thor dons in the comics. A character noticeably absent from this film was Loki, the mischievous brother of Thor. This makes sense, as the variant from this timeline was killed in 2018's Avengers Infinity War. However, there is currently a Loki variant running around the Marvel Cinematic Universe, technically several. Thor Love and Thunder was not a multiverse story, so the exclusion of these variant Lokis makes sense, but in a potential Thor 5, we could see Thor meet any of these Lokis. It would be very funny to watch Thor alongside Kid Loki and their dynamic. Thor 5 has tons of potential after the events of Thor Love and Thunder, and we can't wait to see what's next. Thor Love and Thunder is now in theaters. What were your thoughts on the fourth Thor film? Are you excited for Thor 5? Let us know in the comments and on our Twitter. Thank you all for watching, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and share, and be sure to check out my other content on the channel, as well as our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and website. See you all next time.